When you see a plane flying across the sky, it seems like something so far off in the distance, but you can get experience flying a plane right here in Greenville at Dillon's Aviation. So I'm joined by Ian Sherrington. Thank you so much for being here today with Dillon Aviation.
Pleasure to be here. Thank you very much.
Yes. So if you could talk to me about what you do here and kind of how long you've been into flying planes.
So I'm the Assistant Chief Instructor at Dillon's Aviation. We teach people how to fly and get them into their initial pilot certificate, and we can take you all the way to the point that you're eligible to work for an airline. What I do here is just predominantly the training and the supervision, stage checks, and things along those lines. And I've been flying for about 3 years now. Absolutely love it.
That's so beautiful. So in terms of the schooling, the classwork that you have to do to get out here, what is the process like to start getting that certification?
So there's a combination of ground training, learning all the regulations and the rules and weather in terms of flying, and then the actual flight portion where we teach you all different types of maneuvers and landings and takeoffs so that you'll inevitably be able to take a check ride and get your certificate.
And so if someone at home is interested in trying to get involved with this, what is the process like to start?
So it's as easy as just calling us. You can walk in and we can get you started right away. There's a process of getting a medical to make sure you're fit enough to fly, and it's pretty simple. It's just a lot of fun, and it doesn't take very long. The national average is you can get a pilot certificate in early as 35 hours to 40 hours of flying at a facility like this, and it's a blast.
Wow, so not too hard to get involved and take that step to make flying a reality right here in Greenville. Could you talk to me a little bit about Dillon Aviation and how long that this has been around?
This place has been around here longer than me, longer than I've been alive. They have been a maintenance facility and a flight training facility for decades. They have a tremendous amount of experience doing this, and this is the kind of place that you want to learn how to fly and become a very good pilot.
And so for you personally, that's really amazing that you were able to connect, here and, live this lifestyle. But what kind of got you started with the passion of wanting to learn to fly?
So I grew up with a grandfather who was a fighter pilot in World War II. He flew Spitfires, and I always just grew up idolizing what he had achieved in life. And in the back of my mind, I always wanted to become a pilot. I had a career for 15 years before this and then transitioned into becoming a pilot. So regardless of if you're a teenager and you want to start flying right now, or if you're someone that's been doing something for a long period of time and just looking for a change, it's entirely possible, and it's fantastic. Now I get to fly these planes and fly jets, and I absolutely love it.
I know this is a family-owned business, and so tell me what Dillon's wife was saying earlier about aviation.
Every day is aviation day here. It's a beautiful. We can always find sunshine somewhere, so it's always great to be a pilot.
And all of these planes, it's not the average thing that I see in a day-to-day. So this is an amazing experience to be here. Thank you so much, Ian.
No worries. Thank you for coming.
Well, we just touched ground after an amazing flight. Ian, you're an experienced pilot, but how was it going out there with me for the first time, letting me take control?
You did a fantastic job. You're ready to start.
Thank you. So we're going to sign me up for those classes. But for you guys at home on your next flight, whether you prefer the aisle or maybe a window seat, I think it might be time to consider yourself in the cockpit. I'm Anissa Sakile with the East Daily Download.